Good evening, everyone. My name is Colin Keogh, and today, or well, tonight, I will be discussing with you why you should believe that doing yoga is a much better way of reducing stress than doing high intensity interval training exercises. Just to start us off, I just want to talk about the general benefits of yoga and how they can help you. Um, so the main topic of tonight is stress in yoga, and one of the benefits of yoga is it is a great way to help your stress management and know how to control it and know how to reduce it, and sometimes even maybe heighten it when you need to. Next thing is mindfulness. It helps you just be aware in your everyday lives and what's going on around you, what's happening with everything. So, yeah. It can also help with more healthy eating, um, things like dieting and things like that. It's a great way for that. That leads me on to my next thing, which is weight loss. And that is very much associated with yoga. Again, like I said before, yoga can help with dieting and reducing calories and upping calories, depending on what you're trying to achieve, things like that. And my final benefit is quality sleep. Yoga can really help with your quality sleep because it releases a relaxant into your muscles throughout the day. It gets you tired, and I know that for college students this is great because we tend to neglect our quality of sleep due to assignments and things of that nature, and it can affect us in our everyday lives, such as staying awake, focused during class, and things of that nature. And I know that sleeping on the Twin XL really isn't the most comfortable thing ever. So, my next point that I really want to talk about is how yoga can help lower your cortisol levels. Um, just so everybody has a general idea of what cortisol is, it's the chemical in your brain and your body that is associated with your heightened levels of stress. Um, and a spike in your cortisol levels sadly can lead to an increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, increased muscle tension, which means you're more prone to things like cramps, Charlie horses, um, and things that you really do not want. It can also bring a halt to your digestive system, which can lead to nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. And I know that none of those things sound very pleasant and that we all have experienced them one time or another, and they are not pleasant at all. So that's why you really want to keep your cortisol levels low so you don't have any of those side effects. Controlled breathing. This is a great way to help reduce stress, and yoga is a great way to achieve this. When you're performing yoga, generally, if you're in a yoga class, you're in a very controlled environment, in a controlled mindset, which really helps with your breathing. And I know from personal experience, when you're in yoga class, you are instructed to control your breathing, breathing in, holding it, and breathing out. And that's a great way to lower your stress levels. On the other hand, with HIIT workouts, you're exhaling at a rapid, mm, typically uncontrolled rate, and that can lead to a spike in your heart rate, which can lead to a spike in your stress levels. So the next thing I want to talk about is the mind to body connection, or some might know it as mind to muscle connection. Um, Mind and body connection is vital for reducing stress. When you're doing yoga, like I said before, you're in a very controlled state of mind where you can focus on that connection and you can focus on just being in the moment. Um, and yeah, the so when you have that mind to muscle connection, it makes it easier for your body to release relaxants into your muscles and into your brain because again, your brain is a muscle. So So it releases relaxants into your muscles, and that can really help reduce your stress. However, when you're doing HIIT workouts, your mind is really all over the place. You can't really focus on one thing except for when's this workout going to be done? When can I get my next water break? And when is this set going to be over? So things like that. You're really not focusing on that mind to muscle connection. So healthshots.com has found that the best position for helping reduce stress within yoga is the forward standing position, which is when, like it says, you stand and then you bend over at your waist and you just kind of relax all your muscles and kind of just hang there like a rag doll. Um, and that really helps uh, release, as I said, release those relaxants into your bodies and helps you. Um, Now, some people might say that HIIT workouts are a much better form of reducing stress just because it takes your mind off of things. You don't really have to deal with anything except for what's right in front of you. While that can be true, however, you can achieve the same goal, and in my personal opinion, I believe it's better um, in yoga because you're releasing those relaxants. You can deal with what's in front of you. You don't just have to push it to the back of your mind for later in the day when you have to go deal with it. Um, and you can achieve the same effect as a HIIT workout in your yoga workout. Not not the n- not the muscle growth aspect, but the stress reducing part of your of the HIIT workout. So yeah. So to conclude this discussion, again, um, yoga is much better for reducing stress because it lowers your cortisol levels. It gets you controlled breathing, has a great mind to body connection, which is great for releasing those relaxants and those de-stressors into your body and brain. Um, and you can achieve the same effects as a HIIT workout with the stress reducing aspect. Um, and um, yeah, so that's really all I want to talk about tonight. And I hope you found this very informative, and I hope everyone has a great night.